guys, it's Janice from Ozark Family Homestead, and we have an out of the ordinary project today, and we're going to take you guys along with us. So my washing machine broke on a holiday weekend, and we have 9 people in this family, and the laundry builds up quick. So I could go to a laundromat, and I might still, because we're going to see how today goes. But we have all these tools already on our homestead, so what we're doing today is we're going to try them out. We've never done this before. This may be a big fat failure, but if so, we will record it on film for you, our big fat failure. So what we have is this big, I guess it's an old washing machine unit, and this was gotten from an antique store. So it's just a rounded bottom tub and this wringer contraption here. So we're going to use this for washing. I've got my regular laundry soap. We're going to use that. This is some sort of agitator plunger that I purchased many years ago from, I call it Lehman's. Some people say Layman's. I don't know what the correct way is, but that's where I purchased this from. And then we can rinse it out here in this tub. This is our plan. This is our plan for right now. So we're going to rinse things out here, wring them out here, and then hang them on our clothesline, which I use the clothesline every day anyhow. That's not new. This is all new for us today. So we're going to see how it goes, guys. Here we go. Okay, the first problem I can see is that inside this old washing machine, I don't even know what to call this contraption. This is what it looks like here from the back side. It's got a drain there on the bottom on the left, and it's on wheels. So the first problem I can see is there is rust on the inside, and I am concerned about that getting on our clothing. So I am going to attempt to take a little metal scrubby thing and give this a scrubbing and see if it helps. We'll just see. Again, this is all just one big experiment here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I've done some light scrubbing in here, and of course all the rust is not gone, but I'd like to get just enough of a layer of it off to where it's not messing up our clothes. So Shawn is going to go move the washing machine right now and rinse it out real well, and then bring it back, and we'll try to get started on washing something then.
Looks pretty orange.
Okay.
Well, that's good. It means you got rust out of it.
I did get rust off of it. I just don't know if it's enough.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. I'm glad that's not on our clothes.
I'm going to rinse again. Oh, it's
yeah. I guess we want to go until the water's running clear out of there.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. It's looking much better. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, I think.
There we go.
Okay, guys, so we've thought about this. Well, first of all, Shawn is draining this off again. He's added a hose to the bottom so it can just drain and run off away from us so we're not standing in mud over there. And what our logic is we are going to do the heavy things first. So blue jeans, we've already, well, I take that back. No, the first thing we did was the unmentionables. And we do those first because that's what we hang up on the clothesline first. And that way they can be hidden by all the other clothing on the clothesline. So those are done and they're hanging up. The next we tried to do blue jeans because our logic is that those will take the longest to dry, and so that's what we've started on. And as we're testing this out, oh sorry, the noise, summer kitchen construction is going on. We have someone here helping with that job while we work on this, so that's the noise in the background. So the logic with the blue jeans is they will take longer to dry. We have done one batch of washing of blue jeans and just drained the water because it was dirty. And we have one last batch of blue jeans to wash. So blue jeans up here. Then I put heavier things like towels and some thicker socks there. And then the lighter weight things down here on the bottom, t-shirts, just light, thin cotton rags, things like that down in the bottom. So I'll see how much do we get through, and do we end up at the laundromat after all? I don't know, but we're going to take you along with us as we do this last batch of blue jeans. Shawn's getting fresh water set up there. Okay, I had posted something earlier today on the community tab on the YouTube channel asking for suggestions on how to make this process easier, and several of you recommended doing this in the bathtub. So I am running water in the bathtub right now, and we decided to try to put the lightweight things, t-shirts, things like that, things that are thin. We're going to throw them in the bathtub here, and we're going to hand wash a variety of ways. We're figuring this out as we go, guys. I have no clue how much water to put in here or how much soap, so we're going to try this out and load up the tub with as much as we can of this and let it soak in here. That's what the comments were saying, just to let it soak. And while this is soaking, I will go back outside and keep going with the stuff in the setup that we have outside. So that's the current plan. Okay, I ended up splitting this basket in two. I kept the darker colored things in there and put the lighter color things in here. We're just gonna let it sit, and I'll be back outside and work on some more of that. I don't have my commercial washing machine, but we'll do double duty is what we'll try here and see how it goes. Okay, I want you guys to see a before shot of this water, because I'm about to throw some of the boys' blue jeans in here and clean them up with this gadget. And then we're going to look at an after picture of the water, because I've done one load like this and I was surprised. So nice, clean. I do have some soap in there, just some of our regular laundry detergent. And I'm going to grab these pants and throw them in here. I think it's going to be nasty. Did not realize how filthy they are. So I've recruited some help. They say it's fun, and then it gets tiring, so they can switch off.
I just came here. I don't think it's that fun.
You don't think it's that fun? Anna said she thought it was fun.
I told you to just go popcorn.
Then let Anna have a turn if it's not fun anymore. She enjoys it.
Well, it's never fun.
Get all that dirt out. The hard part is wringing it out, because we can't put the jeans through the wringer because of the buttons and stuff. So that's the difficult part. We also have company over here, the ducks. Oh, somebody's shooting. So I enjoy my ducks. Target practice in the Ozarks, guys. We're working on this, and Shawn and the boys are going to go help out in the summer kitchen. They're trying to get the big support beam put up on the ceiling there in the first story. Think it's all clean?
I don't know. There's some dirt right there.
You see more dirt? Well, the water's looking yucky. Okay, we're gonna try to start wringing this out a little bit and putting it in the rinse wash tub here. Get as much of the soapy water out as I can. Abigail already helped me once with wringing out the other water. The ducks are just having fun playing in the water over there. Oh, the ducks make me happy. Okay, I'm going to put this in there. You want to slosh that around some in there, baby, and try to get the soapy. You want to get all the soapy mess out of it now.
Bubbles.
You do see some bubbles?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Anna, look over there. Put the camera over there to see the big board. That's what Daddy and the guys are working on.
Coming to your left. There you go.
That's a big project there. Okay, Anna says she wrung out the last pair of pants while I was over there looking at the beam going in the summer kitchen there. So the girls have 3 pair of Brothers blue jeans in there trying to get the soapy water out. And this is the mucky mess. Remember how clear that water was? It's just grimy. It's hard. I mean, those are farm pants, so I expect them to be dirty. But just how quickly the water gets mucky looking. So, okay, we're going to move on to the next step. We'll need to wring these out and get them hung on the line. We're going to try to wring it out a little bit more. This is the part I think I'm missing the most about my washing machine, is the spin cycle where it gets all the water out. Because so far, I think this is the biggest pain, is getting the water out. Maybe the lighter weight things wouldn't be such a big deal, but blue jeans, not real fun squeezing the water out of blue jeans. We can't use the wringer for it either. So, and then I'm going to hang them up on the clothesline, which we use the clothesline every day anyhow, so this isn't new, but I'm glad it's a sunshiny day. Okay, Abigail has decided that this is much more fun, doing towels, and you get to use the wringer and then throw it in the rinse water. And then after we rinse it all out, we get to put it through the wringer again.
Yeah.
Yep.
So much fun.
Summer kitchen is coming right along, guys. This is a noisy day out here. It is not peaceful on the homestead today, but it is productive. You enjoy this job, don't you? Yeah. So Anna can do the agitator. You want to do the wringer?
Yes.
Yes. I hear stories about children getting their fingers caught in the wringer, though, so you have to be careful.
I know.
You know.
What's going on there?
Oh, you guys, the mama is working hard today. So while the clothes in the bathtub have been soaking in soapy water, I've been outside at the little hand wash machine station that we have set up out there, and I was washing the towels, and now I have socks soaking outside. So I came inside and I was draining off the soapy water out of the first bathtub. I got the second bathtub going in the other bathroom too. I'll show you that in just a minute. And I thought, I need to show you guys how things ended up looking in that first bathtub. So I'm going to take you in there and show you what it looks like after those clothes just sat in the bathtub. Anna came in with the little agitator plunger gadget and you know, swooshed them around a little bit. But otherwise, this is just dirt that oozed out of the clothes. I don't know. I don't know what terms to use, guys. So we'll go in there and see what they look like. Okay, so guys, I think this is kind of gross. Just how much dirt comes out of these clothes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are rolling around in dirt. I don't know. But this is what I was draining out. So I'm in the process of draining this out. I'll go ahead and flip the thing some more. Let it drain out, put some fresh water in here, agitate it some more to try to rinse out any residual dirt and soap that is in these clothes. Then I will hand wring these out, take them outside, put them through the little wringer gadget that we have outside, and then to the clothesline that way. So that's this bathtub. I'll take you, show you the other bathroom as well. All right, in the other bathroom, I put more of the darker colored clothes in here, and these haven't been in there as long. There's still some soap suds in there, and it doesn't look too bad. We haven't taken the agitator plunger thing in here to these yet though either. So these are just gonna soak. I'll send a child in to bash these around, try to knock some dirt out of these, but these will be the last ones to go up on the line. These are the last to go through. I'm gonna get the rinsing water in the other bathtub, then get the socks done outside, and then come back around to that other bathtub and work on them. It's a process, but it's going. We're moving along and we're getting things done. Let's see if you guys can tell behind me there. We got a storm trying to come in. I'll show you. It is rumbling, thundering, and of course my laundry got on the clothesline late today because of the hand washing of everything, and I still have 2 bathtubs in the house with wet clothes in it. So we're doing the dryer at this point, trying to get things through. Just things haven't gone according to plan, but we're rolling with it. So we'll see if we actually get rained on or if it goes around us. I'm going to try to leave these towels out until the last possible minute. And it rained. Lots of rain. It's still raining. So the dryer is running. It's not how the day was planned, but so yeah, that's where we're at. Don't really know what else to say. Moving on to the next thing. All right, Anna is using the little agitator plunger thing to go through on these clothes. And this water's not as dirty as the other tub was, but maybe it still needs some more time. I'm gonna go check on the other tub. Okay, I have drained and put fresh water in this one at least 2 times. It may be 3 times at this point. I've lost track. So we're gonna start squeezing this out. Anna, you can help me with this one then too. We're gonna start squeezing as much water out as we can, and then we're gonna take it back outside since it stopped raining and put it through the little wringer gadget to get the rest of the water out. And go ahead and hang them up then. Hey guys, next morning. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get it all done. If the weather had cooperated, it might have happened, but I was sabotaged, you see. It rained and it rained and it poured and it rained some more, which I'm glad, you know, we need the rain. I'm not gonna complain, but it did sabotage my laundry. So we started rotating things through the dryer as we could, but you know, the dryer couldn't keep up because dryers are not designed to handle laundry that is as wet as ours was. We didn't have a spin cycle on a washing machine to put these clothes through, so they were a lot more wet than normal. So we couldn't throw as many in the dryer at a time as, you know, a normal load would be. So we ended up just leaving stuff on the line and it got soaked. I threw up my hands and I said, I give up, I'm done. And so it all got soaking wet. I have gone through this morning and did the hand wringer and just wrung everything out again because, okay, there is an issue with our wringer that we have too, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. But so I went through and I would hand wring everything out. Hey baby, I got Rebecca coming up here with me. And it'll dry out today as long as it doesn't rain some more. It'll dry out today. And I have learned a few things from yesterday's experience, which is what this was all about, you know, is learning things. I could have taken everything to a laundromat, but I've never done laundry by hand before, and I'd kind of like to know how to do it, you know, learn from some mistakes, which I did. So I'll go through some of those with you too, but yeah, couldn't quite do it. Okay, one thing that I most definitely need to improve on is, okay, this wringer that we have, it's so pretty. I just love the way it looks. I mean, I think it's the real deal. It looks old to me. I did get it from an antique store many, many years ago. But you can see the rollers are cracked. And here, let me try to spin which way, right there. That top roller, that dark, it's a crack. Whenever we put our clothes through this, it leaves a little rusty brown imprint on the clothes. Whatever is inside that crack, I guess, is just leaking out slightly enough to where it does dirty up the clothes. So, which makes it kind of pointless to wash everything and then put it through the wringer and have it get messy again. So, I may use the wringer still today. It is handy, but I need to put like a handkerchief or a washcloth or something on top of the clothes as it goes through. Either way, I'm going to look at getting a replacement for this because I would like to have something on hand for a plan B just in case I need to do this more long term. Okay, so one of the first things I learned, and this was from you all commenting there on the community tab, is the importance of letting it soak overnight. So this then is yesterday's laundry, and before everybody went to bed last night, we threw our dirty clothes in this big monster bathtub and put soapy water in there. I did hot water, and we used the agitator plunger contraption in here several times, and the water is disturbingly messy. So you guys said this was a critical thing in getting the clothes clean, so this is what I did. Now I'm going to drain this out and put some fresh water in there and rinse it. I'm learning things. I am learning, so I don't know if you can hear the vacuum in the background. Abigail's vacuuming the house here for me, but I'm going to drain this and start my first rinse cycle, and we're going to repeat. So I think I'll sit down next and we'll go over the lessons that were learned through this whole experience, what I would do differently. Oh, you guys, it feels so good outside this morning. I'm just going to sit out here, and children are doing breakfast in there, which I need to film, because I'm doing a what we eat in a week. So I'm going to need to go inside and film. I always forget. Well, talking about the wringer though, real quick, one of the other things that I've learned is blue jeans are awful. They're my least favorite thing to wash. The towels going through the wringer, that's fine. T-shirts, things without buttons are just fine. And children enjoy doing it. So maybe long term that joy would fizzle out. But my children enjoyed it yesterday, so they would take turns using the little plunger agitator and the wringer. So I had lots of help. But yeah, you can't put blue jeans through the wringer because of all the little buttons and snaps and everything like that. So those had to be wrung out by hand, and that's not fun. So, because the blue jean material is thick and just didn't like that. So I would say that's my least favorite part. This is disturbing. This is the first wash. There is no way that my washing machine was getting things clean. This is why I'm getting an agitator in the new machine, guys. This is just so disturbing. Okay, I'm going to drain this, and I'm going to do a second hot water wash with soap and see what it looks like the second time then. Hopefully better. Okay, another day. Happy mama today because my new washing machine is on its way. The delivery guys called and they are heading my direction. So I'm excited. It's been a week and a half. The washing machine died. Hey baby. The washing machine died the Friday before Labor Day weekend started. And the repair guy that came out could not come out until the next Tuesday because of Labor Day weekend. So he came out Tuesday. He told me that the washing machine was very, very sick and it was going to cost, I'm not kidding, $666 to repair it. You got a cough? I gotta help her. Where you at? There she is. And yeah, so that's probably not worth it spending that much money on a repair. So that was Tuesday that he came out. The next day was a Wednesday, and that's when Shawn and I went shopping for new washing machines. The replacement for the type that I had was like $800-ish, so it would not have made sense to spend $666 on repairing this one. And I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you. You brought me canning lids? She found canning lids to play with. Wouldn't have made sense to spend that kind of money repairing this one, so that's why we've gone with a new one. I'm going to film my old one here, and then when they get here with the new one and clear out, I'll show you my new one. I'm excited! Okay, this is my old one, the one that will be going away because the people are going to take it with them. This is a Maytag, and it is the commercial size machine. Let's see, can you see that? I'm not sure exact model number, but it's, you know, I thought it was fancy. It was fancy to me, but it has the big mega, you know, huge inside where I could put all kinds of stuff in here, but no agitator. And, you know, with all the dirt and gunk that came out of our clothes, that's what convinced me to get one with an agitator, because I just don't think this machine was getting our clothes as clean as it should have. And I use those are fresh tablets and stuff to clean it. Whenever it would tell me, it would pop up a little light here that would tell me when it was due for a cleaning, and I would do that, but it just wasn't working. So this is the one that's going, and I got Mama's new machine coming, so I'll show you that one here as soon as they arrive with it. And here it is. Mama's new machine has arrived, so I am happy. Let's see, I think I already told you guys on the live stream that we did recently that we decided to go with the Speed Queen and just the basic model. There's no digital things, there's just some knobs. So this is the TC5, I guess that's the model number of it there. So that is what I went with. The drawback on this one, the only thing that I had reservations on, is it has a much, much smaller drum on the inside, whereas the other one, I want to say it was around like a 5, what is it, cubic foot. I think this was 3.2, so much smaller. However, you notice it has the agitator in it, which was important to me because of all the mess, the dirt and stuff that was in our laundry. This one, okay, I don't know if you guys know, I'm only 5 foot tall, and that big Maytag washer that I had, I was up on tippy toes and I was leaning in to try to reach the bottom of that one. And this one, oh, I can just reach the bottom and I'm happy. So I don't have to try to crawl in the washing machine to get to the clothes in the bottom. So I did do a load today, and I like it. So we're making friends with one another. I think my Speed Queen and I are going to be very, very good friends. So I am happy about this, and I learned a lot of lessons this week. I forgot something, guys. I have Sam editing the video right now, and as I'm looking at it, I forgot to tell you that the new Speed Queen can do a load in 35 minutes. So the drum may be smaller, so I can't fit as much laundry in there. However, since I can do a load in 35 minutes, I could actually do 2 loads in the Speed Queen in the amount of time it would take my Maytag to have done 1 load. So I think it's really going to even out. I could put more clothes in the Maytag, but it would take over an hour to wash that larger quantity, whereas I can do 2 smaller loads in the Speed Queen, but still get them done in about the same amount of time. So I wanted to squeeze this in here real quick. I've got a sleeping Rebecca on me. I need to go lay her down, but I'm going to have Sam shove this into the video here real quick before we get it out to you guys. Okay, so if I had to do it all over again, here's what I would do. I would throw the laundry in a bathtub at nighttime, the day's laundry, and fill it up with hot soapy water and let it sit overnight. I'd give it a good bashing with that plunger contraption and let it sit overnight. The next morning, I'd give it another good bashing, drain the water, and run it again first thing in the morning, so there's a second wash. And after the second wash with bashings and all that stuff in there, I would drain it and run a first set of rinse water and bash it some more. There's a lot of bashing that goes on into this process here. So use the little plunger agitator contraption to get all that dirt out and then get all the soap out. On the first rinse cycle, I would do at least 2 rinse cycles through the bathtub, and possibly a third one depending on how messy it is. And then I would drain everything out and wring it. We did by hand ultimately because of the wringer washer issue, but that's what I would do. 2 wash cycles, 2 to 3 rinse cycles, hand wring it out, hang it on the line. It's going to take a lot longer to dry because there's no way to get the amount of water out that the spin cycle on a washing machine does, and go from there. So we learned something. I think I have laundry lady muscles now that I didn't have a week and a half ago. So we've got better arm muscles now. But that's what we learned, and that's what we would do if we were in this same situation again. All right, guys, that is it for this video here. So I hope you learned some things along with me. It was a new experience for me, that's for sure. And I am looking forward to doing laundry in my new friend, my washing machine, tomorrow morning. So if you guys like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And if you could tell your family and friends to watch Ozark Family Homestead, it would help our family's channel grow. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family Homestead.